My name is Chris Connolly. I'm from Greenville, South Carolina, and a role model of mine would probably be my grandfather, who recently passed away actually, but I've always looked up to him. He was in the military, and he spent the rest of his life kind of serving his parish, taking communion to those in hospice and hospitals, so I think that he's definitely one of my biggest role models. Well, for one, my family's been part of Rcmc for a long time. I hadn't really heard about the Mission Corps, but I went on this retreat called Ignition that the missionary boys run, and I think it was just their testimonies and their witnesses of just where they came from all over the U.S. Some of them had kind of rough backgrounds and stuff, and this program helped them turn their life into something greater and serving others. So I think that example really inspired me to become a missionary also. I'm one of the missionaries working at Pinecrest Academy, which is a Catholic school here, so I'm helping with the conquest clubs there and the altar serving and all the retreats there. So there's a lot of work to be done there with Father David Barton, and I'm kind of getting things running now, so I'm looking forward to spending the rest of the year there.
Hi, I'm Marissa Rogers. I'm from California, and my favorite movie is 10 Things I Hate About You. I chose it because I wanted to build more relationships with people. I was also thinking about going into net, but I wasn't very sure about going to different places, and I really wanted to really build relationships and get to know people more. So you're able to be more with people and interact and actually get to know the whole person. I really want to bring, again, build more relationships and also bring those relationships closer to Christ. I work at St. Brennan's, and so a lot of the times what we say is you want to be friends with your students, with the people that you're helping with, but you also want to bring them a step higher.
My name is Franz Hurd. I'm from Iowa, and my favorite food has to be deep fat fried Oreos. It's an Iowa State Fair thing. I chose to be a missionary with RC Mission Corps because it had been run in the family. My siblings have all been through it. My parents were part of Rcmc, and I knew the family of Rcmc really well. At St. Brennan's, I run Conquest, which is youth ministry, and I also run a youth group called Lighthouse with high school kids, and we meet every Sunday night for a get-together and praise and worship, and then we do a little reflection in our different youth groups, and we organize all of the programs at St. Brennan's for faith formation. I'd like to have an impact on all of the boys and all of the girls that I meet this year to once they get out of high school, to give them an idea that their faith can grow and that it should not stop after they continue and finish faith formation, and that they too can become leaders, and they can also they can make an impact in other people's lives because of what they do, and that their faith shouldn't stop growing, and it's just the beginning. I'm very excited. I've got a lot of kids that are a lot of fun to work with, very, very easy to work with, and it's been a joy to work with them and see how they live their lives and how I can help them to grow in their own faith as missionaries for Christ, and more or less follow in my footsteps if I can. Dwelling house is nice. The priests there are a lot of fun. It's a neat community being with a bunch of priests, especially 9 of them in one house. I come from a big family, so 9 people in one house isn't a big deal. But it's been a lot of fun. They're all very sociable, fun guys, and community day is a lot of fun.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth Ingvarth, and I'm from Houston, Texas, and my favorite band or artist is Andy Grammer. I chose the Rcmc program because the zeal that they have for souls is something that I truly identify with and I have a passion for, because I just want to be able to share what I have, my personal relationship with Christ, with as many people as possible, because it's something that's so true and deep to me that the world just needs to know about it. So I work a lot with the middle schoolers. I help do virtue campaign videos for them. I kind of am a mentor to them. I go to recess with them and hang out with them at lunch just to get to know the girls on a deeper level. And then I also help in the lower school with their virtue campaigns, and then help at retreats also, just like bring that Christ-centered atmosphere into their daily lives. Knowing that I'm leaving the girls in a better state than when I came in the sense that they know Christ just a little bit deeper in their own personal way, so that when they enter into a new stage of life, they don't feel like they're going in empty, but actually have a foundation in their faith and can stand strong.
Hi, I'm Joseph Rice. I'm from Arlington, Virginia, and my favorite band is Led Zeppelin. This year I'm working at Holy Spirit Prep 2 days a week, and the work I'm doing there, I am leading a gospel reflection with the middle schoolers, 7th and 8th grade, 2 days a week. And we're also working on cleaning up a clubhouse so that we can lead a high school and middle school club to really help the kids grow and to form them as men. The other 2 days per week, I work at St. Brendan's Catholic Church. I just want to bring everyone I come in contact with closer to Christ and to help them grow as either men or women of God.
Hi, my name is Rosanna. My favorite food is anything that my mom cooks for me. I am from California, Sacramento, California, to be precise. I chose RC Mission Corps because my family has been involved in Rcmc Christi for many years. My older sister was a missionary in 2008 in Chicago, and I just saw her example and how much she grew from this program, and I fell in love with it through her testimony. So I decided to give a year last year in between college, so in between community college and university. So I decided last year, and I also decided this year to give a second year. I really love working at St. Brendan's, which has a huge community of teens really excited to learn about their faith. So I'm excited to help there and hopefully be a good example for the teens there. We have a middle school youth group and a high school youth group. And at that youth group, we implement challenge and conquest in the middle school, and in the high school, the missionaries help as small group leaders to help mentor the teens, and hopefully that later on in life they'll be able to come back and also serve as leaders for the middle school groups.
Hi, I'm Maria Vogel, and I'm from Minnesota. My favorite movie is The Lord of the Rings. I mean, why not? So I was a missionary last year in Manila, Philippines, actually. Pretty exciting. And this year I'm doing a discernment course with the consecrated women of Rcmc Christi here in Atlanta. So, long story short, in the Philippines, I mean, my experience with Christ, my experience with others, and like bringing Christ to others, and really truly like seeing the consecrated work and the joy that they have. And I mean, it's so attractive, like who wouldn't want to spend time with them? And it's all about the call that God gives you. So I felt God really calling to my heart and picking me out among the many and saying, come follow me, and here's your mission. So yeah, that's where I ended up today, I guess, here in Atlanta, living with the consecrated women.
My go-to joke, want to hear the joke about the pizza? Never mind, it's too cheesy. That one's like the worst joke ever.
What is pink and fluffy? Pink fluff.
What's the kind of cheese that's not your cheese? Wait for it. Nacho cheese! Awkward.